Dude, I can solve the abortion debate instantly.
Yeah.
You ready?
Do it.
White guys. Welcome to White Guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
Thank you for joining us for another episode. I'm here with Matt and Kenny, as always. What's up, bros?
I'm fucking stoked to be here, man. You look better than ever.
You sound better than ever.
Your fucking smile has just lit up this whole room. We don't even need lights. Right when I saw you sing the other night.
Oh, he's kind of.
God damn it! I missed it again.
You missed it. It was my first time
What were you
hearing him
doing,
sing.
Dude, I every time you perform, I'm like, boop, completely forget. The days leading up, I'm like, oh, I'm going. And
Dude, I dragged my 7-year-old there because I wanted to see him so bad.
Dude, his son looked just like him.
Then he felt weird because he was hard the whole time.
I know, you all right? Who knew 7-year-olds would get hard?
Keep it in the family.
But man, you sounded so fucking good. I know you're so talented.
Thanks, man.
Sings like an
Appreciate
angel.
that.
He sings like an angel. I
He
have
does.
everything recorded so I can like have some literature when I get home.
Some blackmail.
You gotta send that to me so I have
No.
something to jerk off today.
Dude, how do you sing and play the guitar at the same time?
Well, I've been doing it since I was 14, so hopefully I can do it by now.
He uses like an automatic vibrating like butt plug that keeps him in like he's got, what are the little things, the little ticky tock things to keep you on beat?
A metronome?
He has a metronome in his asshole right now.
Keeps him on task.
All right.
That's the only time. That's keeping it on time.
Syncing him up.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming, guys. Though that was awesome. We had a good crowd that night. It's hit or
was
miss
good. Yeah,
at that
nah,
place.
yeah.
Sometimes it can be totally
Yeah.
empty. Other times the crowd's great.
Well,
And,
food was
but-
great.
Well, we brought the noise. I brought the old heads like they.
You did.
I brought them all. I had a
Yeah.
reserved table. Yeah, the whole crew. That was our clients.
Really?
Yeah, but the referral there, Tom and Kristen, and then
Speak into the microphone.
I'm sorry. Yeah, they were our clients. Norm and I just crushed a job up there, and they wanted to come see the angel,
Really?
the white angel.
Yeah.
And
The white angel.
They didn't get enough of us in their house for 2 weeks.
It was cool.
They needed to come see us in the wild.
She
too.
did bring us that Starbucks crack coffee, dude. I was like,
That was delicious.
I didn't even get the ingredients because I'd have one like twice, 3 times a day because it was good.
You just
didn't
shake,
like it?
shake and
That's
thinking about
no. It was amazing, but that's like a once every
Yeah, I can't.
year, 2 years, like because I drink coffee black.
Yeah,
So like,
You don't drink white coffee?
no,
Okay, just
What are you,
checking.
racist?
I only drink.
The brown bean. I
Yeah.
see.
I like my
is-
coffee like ice cream. Just
Yep.
creamy, sugary shit.
So you don't
Yeah.
like a mocha lick a latte?
I like a nice Starbucks Frappuccino.
Oh, you're a frap kind of guy.
Yeah.
Frappuccino with Dean.
Yeah.
No, it was a good night.
Well, it was, yeah.
Okay.
But moving on, it's the first day of May.
Ooh.
It's gonna be May.
Oh, it's my birth month. It's my birth month. I'm Emerald.
It is. Yep.
Is this my 4th favorite month? Or is it 5th?
No,
I
next
think
month's your best
I think
month.
4th.
I guess
Yeah.
maybe my 4th.
Yeah.
Is Norm like your accountant?
He is.
Keep
When it
track of
comes
that?
to
Gotta keep
months.
track of
Yeah.
I have
Keeps track of my
clue
months
what
for me.
holidays or what. That's why I'm so
My
glad
likes and
y'all.
dislikes.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys keep me up the fucking day because I don't know what holidays.
Well,
what.
you only give a shit about June, and that's understandable.
That's true.
That's a lie. He cares about the high
Wait till
holy
you see
holidays
my
too.
colors for next month, dude. It's gonna be raining mans.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna do a show every day in June.
Oh God.
Get fucked. No way.
Every day.
Wait, are we not
Are you
saying
gonna
that
have
word?
assless chaps on?
No, we can say
JoJo?
we
I
can
think
we can
that's
say
okay.
fuck. We just can't say
Yeah.
the other F word.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
see, we got.
Maybe we might take a field trip in June. I mean, that would be the time to do it if we're gonna do.
I'm
Can we go to
thinking
Rehoboth?
Rehoboth
And
or
on-
Fire Island.
Fireball Island.
We even get like a tour of Limerick.
There's a spot down there called the Purple Parrot that does
Ooh,
drag
really?
brunches.
Oh, we walked
On
by
set.
that one time.
Remember?
Yeah.
Now we're going to Cooter Browns.
They were fucking.
They were doing story time.
mean looking.
Dude, is that-
Remember how they
Yeah,
stared
it
us
looked-
down?
Oh yeah. They knew we couldn't get down with them like
They
that.
were out front, like kind of like like a carnival barker trying to bring people into the drag
Really?
show, but they
Trannies here.
had the meanest,
Come get your trannies.
meanest looking.
I look like I would be putting like a Fort Nelson.
Is that next to the Blue Oyster?
No, that was next to Cooter Browns.
Next to the bearded clam. No, bearded clam's in Ocean City, but it's right across the street from Cooter Brown's,
Yeah.
Really?
which
Yeah.
used to be Hooters.
Now it's
And now it's Cooter
Cooters.
Browns. Cooter Browns.
It's wild name.
We covered that before.
We did.
Yeah.
That's like McDonald's and McDowell's.
It's
Oh,
all,
I love
yeah.
McDowell's.
So Cooter Browns though is owned by the same guys who own another place called Krabby Dick's.
Oh.
Really? Those guys are
So
they're cool with the names.
Yeah.
They know their fucking naming business.
They cute.
But May is AAPI Heritage Month.
Sounds like that stuff for old people.
And Kenny, what does that stand for?
I can't remember. I thought it was for like old people. Like the commercials come up. Was
It's
AARP?
AARP.
AARP.
Is
Yeah.
that what this is about?
No, this is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Very good. Matt nailed it.
I did. Like a split hog.
On top of it.
I think we have a video of someone explaining this month.
Today is the first day of AAPI Heritage Month, and what a better time to talk about how racist this is. For those that are unfamiliar, AAPI stands for Asian American Pacific Islander, and May is typically when our heritages are recognized. If this is your first time hearing about AAPI Heritage Month, it's technically been around since 1977, except back then it was an AAPI Heritage Week that was celebrated every May in the first week. And it wasn't until 1992 when President George H.W. Bush extended it to be the whole month.
Bush.
Yeah, yeah.
Now let me explain to you why I stated that AAPI Heritage Month is racist. The term Asians includes all the people from the continent of Asia, including East Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, Central
filthy Indians,
Asia,
too.
and Pacific Islanders, who I believe now prefer to be called Pacifica peoples, come from these islands in the Pacific Ocean, including Melanesia, Micronesia,
like a clothing
Polynesia.
No, it was a car,
including
Chrysler
Hawaii.
Pacifica.
And the reason why I say AAPI month is racist is because Asians
it over
and
here from the
Pacifica
islands?
people were
It was
only
a
grouped
minivan.
together because
like a
white
bitch and
people
Camaro.
thought we looked the same.
Oh.
Even though, unless you're racist, we
Does
look
anybody honestly
nothing alike.
think they look
we
the same?
don't
I
share
do, kinda.
heritages or experiences in this
grouping all
country.
us honkies
By
in
no
here,
means
like,
am I saying we
we're not
shouldn't
the same.
celebrate
Let's
AAPI
go
month
some
because
white,
I
I
know
look like
I
you.
will be loud and proudly every day this month.
Wait a minute.
I mean, I like this guy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Even though he admits it's racist, he's all for it. I'm
He's all
celebrating
in.
it.
He's still
He's
celebrating.
fucking stoked.
Yeah.
Every day, loud and proud. That's incredible.
You
know
got to
what?
give it to him.
He's a
I mean,
trooper.
yeah.
Man. I mean,
Despite the fact that he admits that it's racist.
if
to
there was
have
a
the
I
month.
Hate Cracker Month, I wouldn't be celebrating that shit. Especially not loud and proud.
Unless there's saltines without the salt. I mean, come on.
Hey, I mean he's gotta follow suit, I guess.
Well, he can't because he's 5% something else. I don't even know what you are. I can't forget.
I'm African.
He's some sort of an Italian Jew.
100% African.
Are you upset about Palestine, by the way?
No.
Why are you not at the college campus barricading yourself?
No, I'm the one underneath.
not
I'm
bringing
the
you
one
water or
underneath the
snacks.
flag holding it up.
Oh, you're trying to pull them out of the buildings because you're okay. You're on the other side.
Yeah.
Oh, how's it working out?
That
Oh,
tracks.
it's going pretty well.
Oh, all right,
About a 90% success rate.
all right. Well, enough from you since you're not on camera.
Straight to jail.
What else are we going to talk about?
So yeah, however you feel like celebrating AAPI month, do it. I'm probably gonna watch a bunch of kung fu movies.
I'm going to P.F. Chang's.
There you go. P.F. Chang's is awesome. I got some frozen P.F. Chang's in the freezer, so I'm gonna heat
Start
that up in
early.
the microwave. Maybe watch Kill Bill parts 1 and 2.
It's Mighty White.
What's the
pretty
guy
white.
Kung
that
Fu
was on every
Panda.
Weekend?
Kung Fu Panda.
I don't think there's
There you
any
go.
Asians in that movie.
Jack
at all.
Black, Lucy Liu,
All
Oh
day.
yeah,
and David Carradine, who
That's
is
exactly what I was looking for. Yes.
the whitest Asian
Yes.
that he fucking was
Wasn't he?
in Kung Fu. He was.
Didn't he like kung fu himself in a closet or something like that? Got all tied up on a belt and then
that
some
was an accident.
negligee?
That was an accident.
Yeah.
He knew something about Hillary.
Didn't mean to do that.
They murdered him.
He was on the Clinton list.
Yes,
Oh.
on the list.
I think he helped her delete the emails.
He knew something about old Bill.
So I got something else. Kristi Noem. You guys know her?
I do. Governor of South Dakota.
South Dakota.
South
yeah.
Dakota?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
She's beautiful. Yeah. And supposedly, I think on the short list, maybe to be VIP or VP for Trump.
yeah.
People are talking about her. But she got herself into some hot water this week when a portion of her book came out in which she talks about killing one of her babies years ago.
Really?
It turns out, yeah, she had the most American abortion ever. She actually stuck an AR-15 up her vagina.
Really?
and shot her baby in utero.
Respect.
Pulled the thing out. Yeah.
America.
Wait, hold on.
Are you sure you got that right?
I got to. Oh no, I'm sorry. It wasn't. She didn't murder a child. She murdered a dog.
Oh.
She shot a dog.
What's the big difference?
And so people were freaking out because she shot a working dog on her ranch, who was supposedly untrainable. It had murdered a bunch of chickens in her neighbor's yard. It had attacked her, attacked other people, and being a working dog on a ranch, she made the decision that we had to put the dog down.
Was this dog Old Yeller or Cujo?
It was, I think neither. It was like a little terrier named Cricket.
Was the dog still actively working?
Had to give it a cute name too.
It wasn't working. No. I think she fired the dog. Yeah.
Yeah, it was snipping at
She
people,
literally fired him like.
But like people lost their shit like all over. There was like nothing that could bring people together left and right more than someone murdering a dog.
So
right?
are these the same
Like-
people who applaud murdering babies?
Yeah. There's nothing wrong. I mean, if she would have had an abortion and came out that she had an abortion, I doubt anybody would have given a shit about that. But the fact that she...
No, the Christians would.
Well, how about she just tells everyone that the dog identified as a baby?
That could work.
I mean, that's the way out of here.
That could work.
Get her on the horn, Kenny.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Let's fix this for her.
Listen, speaking of abortion, I know it's like, and it's come up too because Trump has said, plenty of people are calling for him to do a federal abortion ban. And he's like, no, it's up to the states. That's what the Supreme Court ruled. That's what I'm for.
Let's just
but
fucking pass that buck.
dude, I can solve the abortion debate instantly.
Yeah.
You ready?
Do it.
Who are the biggest fans of abortion? Would you say? Liberal white women.
Yeah.
And blacks.
Yeah.
Right?
Really?
Well, you know what?
If you look at the numbers,
I don't know any of the
black
stats.
abortions are 5 times the number of other groups.
Yeah,
so
their birth rate's also probably 5 times.
so here you go. You make it legal for white liberal women and blacks, and you make it illegal for everybody else.
That sounds like privilege.
You're welcome, America.
I think.
Solved.
Well, I mean, I don't honestly, I don't know why we're even upset about abortion as conservatives, since the only people who are doing it are liberals. There's just less liberals in the world.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's just fucking
Easy.
make it legal up until the day of
48 months.
just for liberals.
Right.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm all for it. I am pro-choice, baby.
But look, I can't. So people were so pissed off that Kristi Noem shot a dog, right?
Yeah.
So she's instantly disqualified from being vice president because she shot a dog. Fucking Dick Cheney shot a human being in the face.
He got reelected, didn't he? Was that in the first term?
So he's like, you can't be like. Of course you can be vice president and shoot a dog. You can shoot a human being,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
How many people has Bill Clinton
I
killed?
mean, who hasn't shot a dog?
Who hasn't shot a dog, right? Kenny, how many dogs have you shot?
The only shots I was doing to the heart, and that's thanks to Bon Jovi.
All right.
Shot to the heart.
Out of left field, Kenny swing.
Because that's where I'm at.
miss.
Like some of this stuff is just like I get it, but like I'm like wow, but it sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're not upset about that gentleman who hung himself and then shot himself in the chest with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Wait.
Because-
in that order?
Yes.
That's what the story is. Yeah.
Yeah. About 30 minutes from his house, he hung himself with an extension cord and then shot himself in the chest with a shotgun. Shotgun found 30 feet away.
Yes.
Oh,
He was a very close Clinton aide, confidant. He was connected to the Clintons.
shotgun got some range.
Yeah.
It sounds like
it's
not
got-
anymore.
Had the like John Wick kick to it. Fucking thing just flew.
It's like one of
We
those
were friends.
one of those mobile games
Not
where the gun
anymore.
goes flying every time
Yeah,
you click
right,
it goes farther.
I mean, can you believe it was ruled a suicide?
Clinton who? They didn't know him.
I mean,
Yeah. George Clinton.
Obviously
right?
suicide.
P-Funk in the house.
Now, was it a short barrel or a long barrel?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Because
but
to shoot yourself with a long barrel in the chest, like flipping that thing around, would
maybe
be,
he used his big toe.
Maybe it's the same gun
Coulda
that,
had-
like,
yeah.
He was very
what's his
flexible.
name?
And also, what extension cord held him?
I mean, extension cord would probably hold you too.
What color was it? Was it
Well,
orange?
I mean,
green,
it wasn't.
or
It
yellow?
wasn't like plugged in the wall. And the plug wasn't holding it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
tied around something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, once around? I don't know.
They're pretty tall. I mean, they're pretty strong.
I think they could.
Let's test it out, guys.
We'll
Let's do it.
come
We'll
on
all,
over.
we'll all get our extension cords and hang each other and see whose breaks.
I mean, I think we're getting into David Carradine territory here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we fucking.
You can do that when you
Make
get
a
home,
right turn.
JoJo, in your own
Michael
closet.
Hutchins. Yeah.
Keep that shit in your own closet, JoJo.
You want a positive story? I know you do.
Who, me? Do I
Yeah.
want one? Oh, yeah. What do you got?
The
You have none.
The
But go
Biden
on.
administration is considering accepting Palestinian refugees into the U.S. and providing them with a pathway to U.S. citizenship.
Good for them. Good for them, man. You know what?
Really making a change.
Bravo.
Yeah. I mean, none of their neighbors. Have you guys ever seen images of the border wall between Palestine and Egypt?
No.
It's insane. Razor wire, metal fencing.
It's
It's
the
great.
wall we wish we had. But between us and Mexico.
Nobody in their general vicinity wants them because I don't know. I'm not gonna
I don't know anything
I'm not
about
gonna
it.
assume why they don't want them, but I've heard quotes from at least Egyptian government members that say they cause problems. Whether we don't need.
Well,
we don't
good
need
news. If we hold
that
out a
shit,
few more
so-
weeks, there'll be none left.
and yeah,
At this rate.
which won't work out well for the Democrats because there's a whole voter base there that they're going to lose out on.
This is
Oh.
incredible.
So,
It's so good.
so we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Trump's
It's,
getting the Jew vote.
It seems like it.
He has to.
The Jew vote,
How
the black vote, the young
He
vote.
if he got Rappaport, he's getting all the other Jews. No one was as rabid of a Trump hater as that fucking Mongol.
Yeah. I mean, especially with all the protests going on now. I mean, I
Yeah.
think a lot of Jewish people are like, we're not voting for Biden. Even the protesters are never going to vote for Trump, right?
No.
But older, smarter Jewish people, I think they see these kids, they see what's going on, they see what's being allowed, they see Jewish students being intimidated, not allowed into buildings or allowed into classrooms. I think there could be some possible Trump voters there.
I'm pretty sure there will be.
Ask your
It's going
boss.
to be,
So
yeah. I'm interested to see what happens. It's going to be wild.
it is, and it's only going to get worse. These protests are going to get worse. You think we're going to have a nice quiet summer when school lets out?
Oh, dude.
It's going to be. They'll find some other reason. They'll find another George Floyd, and it's just going to get crazy. We're going to have another summer of love.
Well,
I
dude,
don't
what
care
happened in 2020? Remember
Yeah.
2020, the summer of 2020?
Oh, it's Corona season.
It
That's
was-
what I coined it.
It
Corona
was
season?
it was the summer of the mostly
Yeah.
peaceful protest,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? $2 billion in damage, multiple people killed, buildings burned down, businesses burned down.
It was peaceful though.
Yeah.
Right working up to the election, right? Now we got the summer before the election.
Yeah.
This is the new BLM shit that's going on college campuses now.
B-
Although they just arrested like 280 people in New York last night.
They're getting let out without
But they're
charges though.
well, sure.
Yeah, they gave them milk and cookies and said, okay, you've had your fun now, back to class.
Yeah, it's wild though. We've got a great clip from one of the protesters from Colombia talking about their current status.
Should they be obligated to provide food to people who've taken over a building?
Well,
water?
first of all, we're saying that they're obligated to provide food to students who pay for a meal plan here.
But you mentioned that there was a request that food and water be brought in, unless I misunderstood.
To allow it to be brought in, I mean, well, I guess it's ultimately a question of what kind of community and obligation Columbia feels it has to its students. Do you want students to die of dehydration and starvation or get severely ill, even if they disagree with you? If the answer is no, then you should
That would
allow
be fine.
basic, I mean, it's crazy to say because we're on an Ivy League campus, but this is like basic humanitarian aid we're asking for. Like, could people please have a glass of water?
But they did put themselves in that very deliberately in that situation and in that position. So it seems like you're sort of saying, we want to be revolutionaries, we want to take over this building, now would you please bring us food and water?
Nobody's asking them to bring anything.
Touche.
We're asking them to
motherfucking
not violently stop us from bringing in basic humanitarian aid.
They're stopping the delivery of food.
We are looking for a commitment from them that they will not stop it
No,
violently.
they're not stopping it. Nope.
I don't know to what extent it has been attempted, but we're looking for a commitment.
Wow.
Are they asking?
We have
for,
no
like,
proof that they've stopped food and water from coming in, but we're asking for a commitment that they will not potentially in the future stop food and water from coming into the buildings that we're occupying and locking the doors of.
They're in this for the long run.
Fucking love it.
This is the best thing ever.
It's worse than Gaza.
is it-
These people have created their own situation here on an Ivy League campus that is literally worse than Gaza. They have no food and no water, and they're in danger of starving and being dehydrated.
Can I ask a question here?
Yeah.
And they did it on the weekend?
Yeah.
Isn't school closed on the weekend? So it's like a sleepover or a slumber party? What's going on? Like what's going
It's been multiple days now, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So they went into the week, so like now they're hungry and thirsty
Right.
and stuff.
They're like, oh shit, we didn't
Stock enough ramen.
we can't
I
can't
didn't bring
get
snacks for every. If I was a part of this thing, I don't have enough snacks for all of you. I'm usually a sharer, but I'm gonna probably have my little apple crumb, Nature's Baked Bar. Like I
Yeah.
can't
You
share
throw
it.
some fucking Lunchables at them.
I don't think these people haven't studied, any kind of survivalist techniques whatsoever. I mean, when the
Well, no,
Civil
they-
War happens, I'm not worried about these people.
No.
If they
got,
can't even figure out how to get water and food into a building on an Ivy League campus,
Have you seen some of the mugshots?
I think we'll be fun to
You
it.
can make
the
water.
least intimidating people I've ever seen.
It's amazing.
They all have pink and blue hair.
Don't be busting on them. No, I'm joking. But yeah,
But
that's
that
wild.
the reporter was great, wasn't
Yeah,
he? He was like,
well, you need
Give
to
him a
put yourself
raise.
there.
I don't even know who that was, but he should be promoted.
should be.
Whoever he is, so good.
Probably going to be fired depending on who he works for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
CNN
feel that if you're
gone.
going to protest, like I think there's a better course of action if there's any like something other than that. Like,
I'm gonna
not-
starve
I'm not a
myself in a college
protester, but,
dorm.
Like I'm not familiar.
Well, the
because
best
I've
thing is
never-
these kids are potentially starving and dehydrating for a cause they have no idea what it's about. You see the clips?
I don't know.
Yeah, they have no
People-
idea. People can't.
People ask them, exactly, what's your point of being out here? Well, we don't know.
They're just there doing.
I just wish I was more educated, but, this is wrong. Free Palestine.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like it's a social thing to do.
Right.
It's like, what are we doing? Oh, we're protesting for Palestine. Oh, cool. We'll head down there.
Yeah.
I don't know shit about it, but it's like it's a social get together. It's something to do.
It's
you
something.
know?
It's a to
That's
do.
all it is.
It's a to do.
Yeah. I mean, I went to Iraq War protests back when I was in my early 20s. Huh? Yeah.
What?
But I was, and I'm not trying to say I'm better than these kids, but I actually was opposed to that war.
I was actually a just cause.
Were you in that war? You were in there. weren't you?
I didn't go to Iraq.
You went to PacSun.
Yeah, I went to North Carolina.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do they have like good wars down there?
They got good whores down there. That they have.
Nice.
Them down there are fat.
Yep. It's a nice strip club right outside of the main gate of Camp Lejeune called the Driftwood.
Shit. They didn't know. They got you. They knew you were coming.
Yep.
The Dripwood?
Drift.
8 ways till Sunday.
You come out of there with a drip.
Wood's definitely dripping.
Yep. End up paying child support. Get a wife that fucking hates you. You got to get divorced.
See, that's
And you got a
That's why
drippy
he-
wood.
Is that where you met your wife?
that's when you go too far. You went too far at the strip club.
Well, that's,
there,
you know,
there are limits. At
There's
the
certain
strip
things
club.
as a Marine that you have to do. Marrying a stripper is one of them.
Matt, if
Buying
you
a
just,
V6 Mustang is another thing.
Matt, if you
Check
just went to
and check.
Rehoboth,
Yeah.
Yo, Matt, if you just went to Rehoboth, you would have not come back with a baby.
It wouldn't happen. Yeah.
No. My butt might have hurt, but
Well, he might be the other one.
I love how you went right to it. Yeah, I'm taking it.
why not?
Because I'm not the pappy that there, baby.
It's because I think it's gayer if you stick your dick in a man's asshole, a dirty man's asshole. And
No,
then
it's
you
not
have to- first
gay.
because first you have to get hard.
right.
So a man's making you hard, and now you're inside this man's dirty, shitty asshole.
Damn, you speak like you're
I never,
experienced.
never thought about it from that perspective
Yeah.
before. I always had the reverse. Was that there's nothing more masculine than fucking another dude.
Where's the dominance issue there?
But
Yeah.
I see your point,
Yeah.
and I think I might I think I might agree with you.
He's on or into
Little
something.
gay.
I mean, it's either or. He's either on or in. But I always thought it was gay if you gave a reach around.
I mean, do you think a man can make, if
That just seems polite.
something about a man making you come makes you gay?
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you could just bend over and take it, and you can just think about fucking unicorns.
Dan,
And shit.
you
never really been
you got
to
me
any
fucked
other-
up. I don't know which way I
know.
think
That's- it's a conundrum.
I never
How do
thought
you-
about it like that.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Yeah. The more you know.
That's like a Zen koan. It's like
What?
That fruit.
What the fuck
fruit.
is that?
He's using his book learning.
That fruit for
Let him
thought
alone.
sounds a little sus
You look it
there,
up.
Matt.
KOAN. It's like these riddles that Zen Buddhist masters would tell to their students. It's like something that there wasn't really a correct right or wrong answer to. It's just meant to spark creative thinking.
Chicken or the egg.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the fruits of his labor. Like that sounds a little sus. Did he say like this fruits of his labor?
I never said I wasn't gay.
Oh, okay.
It's true.
That's your business. I didn't ask.
I mean,
you, but,
I
like,
could be
I
bi.
respect that.
I could be non-binary. You don't know.
I mean,
you never asked me my fucking pronouns. You
yeah,
bigot.
yeah. I mean, you're not.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, how many episodes have you been on here?
Seriously.
Never. Yeah. So, what are your pronouns?
I prefer not to say.
That's the right answer.
I respect that.
I respect that too.
So-
I was waiting for a heater to come out.
No.
No,
Listen,
that
I
was
feel like
good.
we
I
can
that.
solve. I think we can solve this entire Israel-Palestinian conflict easily, as easily as I solve the abortion debate.
Yeah. What do you got?
We take the 10 baddest ass motherfucking Hamas fighters and the 10 baddest ass IDF soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
We put them in a fucking ring, UFC style,
Yes.
and that's it. Whoever comes out on top wins. They get to write the majority of the peace treaty,
I like where your head's at.
and that's it.
Pay-per-view that
Just
shit
it-
too.
Yeah. It's the same way I said years ago about Antifa and the Proud Boys. Put them together in a ring, let them go at it, pay-per-view, everybody will watch.
Yeah.
We'll get it.
You know what?
Be done.
Why aren't you running for president?
I'm penciling
It's a
you
great
in this
question.
year for 2024. Normandy.
I mean, we could run down to Mar-a-Lago. This
Listen,
weekend
I have plenty of solutions.
maybe get you in that VP.
I got it. You ready for it?
running.
Yo,
Get you on
Fetta's
the list.
Fetta's got the cheddar.
Yeah.
You better with Fetta. I got all kinds of licks. We can do this.
Yeah.
I'm voting. Let's get some shirts made up. Let's go.
Sweet.
I'll be posting signs in everyone's
I'm
fucking
in.
front yard.
Yeah.
I'll be littering up the Feta everywhere.
Nothing better than Fetter.
That's it.
White guy's logo behind you.
Yeah.
Nut feels better than Feta nut.
We
Nothing
got
feels better, huh?
Fill it. Fill it Feta.
Man, we're going into some suspicious territory here.
He started.
I don't know if I'm liking this podcast
He
anymore.
started this shit. Yeah, I'm telling you.
All right. So we got another amazing video. If that one wasn't incredible enough. So this is one of the supposed leaders of the encampment at Columbia University. This is a video from 2021. Actually, I shouldn't assume his pronouns because
Smart move.
he could
Same as
easily
Matt's,
easily
yes.
be a she, her, or they, them.
I don't know what that
We'll
means.
just listen to him speak.
That's
This
their
is
shit.
Kamani Jones.
Our next speaker is Kaimani James.
James. See, I already fucked
James.
Hello, everyone. It's Kamani James.
Come on, James.
Uncut James.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about bigotry and whatever the hell I
wish you
just
could
heard.
say.
My people for years have been feeling that. Black people, first and foremost. Anyways, my name's Kamani James, resident of Brighton. I'm here to discuss the recent resignations of Lorna Rivera and Alexandra Oliver Davila. Let me start by saying that I cannot believe we even have to have this conversation in 2021. This is pathetic. And white people, both politicians and otherwise, should be disgusted with themselves that they even called for these two Latina women to be reprimanded and their character smeared, all because they expressed their feelings towards the racism and hurtful remarks they received from white people.
This
Saying
dude's a
I hate
fireball.
white people is not racist, period. Is it prejudice? Yes. Racist? No. And to scream reverse racism is ignorant as hell and only exemplifies how you lack the metacognitive skills and basic common sense to understand racism and
The
power
gang
dynamics
signs
in
are
American
crazy.
society. This is not an
I would really
oppression
like if you could
Olympics.
zoom in on
It
it.
is clear as day that white people are the problem in a lot of cases in society. It is not on black people to fix these issues, but on white people. Y'all are the ones who need to earn people's trust and do better. Y'all do everything you can to suppress black people and then look confused when you hear I hate white people. And again, if you're racist, white people, then just say I'm racist.
I'm racist.
And I too hate white people.
Did you catch the end there? And to end, I do hate white people.
You know what? At least she's keeping it real. He, she, whatever
She.
the fuck
Let's
that
just
is.
call her she.
She. Can we talking about cage matches? Can we get her and the DEI final boss together?
Oh, that would be good.
See who fucking wins that battle for ultimate DEI supremacy.
Yeah.
And then we can keep going further on the white guys season, and then we'll have a tag team match.
Yeah.
So we need to find 2 more.
Oh, they're out there. They're not hard to find.
That was wild.
Oh,
that
there's
was
so many.
aggressive.
Wasn't he came in strong, or she came in? They came in strong.
However
Right?
they came in, it was
I
like
mean,
fire.
Yo.
Lit.
very, very reasonable, right? Thoughtful and reasonable and measured. It's like you never. How could anybody ever say like, "Wow, that dude's kind of angry"? He's kind of emotional.
That person's a rock, dude.
Yeah.
I completely was zoned out just watching the guy signing.
I'm just
To say, oh, I know. And there seems something sus about a white dude like that doing sign language for an aggressively racist black person.
Dude,
I kind of love it.
He was throwing up gang signs.
I really wanted him to zoom in on that moment because that just was like amplified through whiteness that she hates.
I think at one point he was just making shit up.
Yeah, no. I literally watched him. He was throwing up gang signs.
It was
like I want. What's the sign for?
What gang signs do you know, son?
Metacognitive. Like
I don't even know. I'm not like. I don't even know what most.
I feel like it was just hand dancing at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just going.
I
with
think
it
it mostly is.
The moonwalk with his fingers.
That was wild.
But yeah, I mean, what are the big takeaways from that? To say I hate white people is not racist.
Oh no.
I wasn't hurt. By it.
Prejudice, yes. Racist, no.
I don't care.
Kenny,
What?
just so you know,
What?
to say you hate white people is not racist. There's nothing racist about that.
I don't.
Have we changed the definition?
Can we
of racism?
finally clear? So this is what happens, and as like I'm convinced of this at this point. And this is what leftists do all the time. Like they're really big on language.
Yeah.
They're very smart about language. I'll give them that. But they redefine terms to suit their narrative.
Yeah.
So in order for black people to display obvious and outward racism, they had to change the definition of racism so they couldn't be that. So you guys know the current definition of racism is not just hatred or prejudice towards a different racial group. So they added this power dynamic. So you have to have some type of institutional power behind you combined with a hatred or a prejudice towards another racial group. That's what racism is now. It didn't used to be the old racism was like anything goes. Everybody's on the same playing field. I can hate you for being white. You can hate me for being black. You can hate him for being Pacific Islander, whatever.
Like
which
old-fashioned racist.
seemed like great and
seemed pretty equitable,
right? Anybody can hate everybody. That's great.
Yeah.
We kind of all agreed on that. But in order to push this neo-racist Marxism agenda, they had to redefine the word so they couldn't be that because they specifically want to act that way, but because it's this clouded term, we're like, even though now it feels like it's not one of the worst things to be called because everybody is called that.
Yeah,
but they
taking the venom out of it.
They want to, get around the side of it. They want to backdoor it by redefining the term.
I think they've just realized that language is fluid.
So it's more palatable to be racist. Is that the deal?
Well, no, they can't be.
They can't be racist.
So I'm on.
No.
I go on all these TikTok lives where and there's so many of them, and like
they're so lost.
They're so redundant because so many people like the only question they'll put up there is, can black people be racist? All these idiots talking for hours and hours and hours about if black people can be racist.
Can you imagine wasting your life doing that?
It's insane.
What's sad people?
I'm literally like a deer in the head. Like you're telling me all this stuff. I'm like, I feel like a deer in the headlights with all this shit because.
But that's good in a way.
I'm like,
because
I
it
have
hasn't
no
like
idea.
it hasn't
affected me
filtered
like that.
into your life, which is good.
I don't.
It's mostly in these certain academic areas and now TikTok and other places, but it's it's filtering. Like the thing is, it's the same reason why years ago when friends of mine would be like, why the fuck do you care about what's going on in college campuses? Like what? It's like these crazy leftists. I'm like, those people come out into the real world, and the way the world used to be, the world would fucking smack you down and be like, you're an idiot. That's not the way the world works. The world works like this. But now people are caving to these young kids because they don't want to be canceled and they don't want to be called racist. They don't want to be called homophobic. So these ideas disseminate out into the real world. It used to be that the real world would kind of like normalize people.
Yeah,
but now it's
now they're in charge.
All I'm saying, guys, it's your generation that kind of
dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball.
Well, let's just get it straight. It started out in the 60s.
It did. Yeah.
But what's the current worst generation? Mine. And who?
Not all of you.
Who's the parents?
But it kind of skipped. It kind of skipped Gen X.
Yeah,
like we're still kind of the outsiders
Yeah,
because
we're like the old school.
the
Dude.
college professors, the people who are teaching this bullshit to your generation, are the kids of the 60s, who were the leftist revolutionaries of the 60s that got into the colleges and the universities, brought all their crazy Marxist ideas, and then so now that old 60s Marxism gets this racial lens applied to it, and that's why we see this kind of shit. So
but I was also
racism
talking
combined
about
with
your parent, like you got your generation is the parents to my generation.
Well, as a parent, it's hard. It's hard to control everything your kid does, sees, and is exposed to when they're at school.
Christ.
Well, yeah,
most of the day.
100%. Norm talks about that all the time.
Wild, dude.
Yeah.
It's deeper than I can. It's like hard.
And
to
you can't
comprehend.
beat it out of them anymore because they'll fucking call the cops on you.
right?
Fucking pussies.
No, see the issue with that, they just don't start. They wait too late to start beating, and then that's when it's an issue.
Yeah.
But if they're trained and understand that, then
Is it because they all got trophies for being losers? Is that what happened?
That's a
When did
symptom.
that start?
Part of it for sure.
When did that start?
Definitely part of
The
it for sure.
participation trophy. That was
What was
that
that? What
was
year was that?
that's millennials. Millennials started getting the participation
I
trophies.
don't remember. Yeah, we got like.
I don't even know what generation I am.
Which is
I
like
don't
right-
even. We talked about this.
Yeah, we
before.
went over this already. You're
2002.
Gen
Y, right? Y.
Gen
Yeah.
Y. As in,
We're
why do you
still
fucking
trying to wonder
exist?
why. Why are you
fucking
here?
fruit pop?
Why are humans still here?
I
Yeah.
think he was born when push pops were made up.
Yes, Kenny. The founder came to you with push pops and says, "Here, this is an enema. Try it out."
This is a push, and I'm not your pop.
Yeah, the participation trophies are definitely part of it.
That's
but
hard.
Like this kind of shit that we see unfolding on the college campuses. That's
insane.
That's deeply ingrained old school Marxism.
Yes.
Yeah, it
that's
doesn't-
filtered
It
through
doesn't
the
seem like
universities.
you're actually doing anything. You're just like fucking people's days up. Like, there's got to be a better way to like protest. That doesn't seem like that's the way. You know what I'm saying? It's not like act like you're not. It doesn't feel like you're helping the people you're trying to help.
Kenny, have
I
you
don't
ever
get it. I don't
seen
know.
an
I don't
actual
understand it. I really don't
productive
understand. Say again?
protest? Have you ever seen in current day a productive protest?
No.
Kenny, there's a couple things here. The fact that these kids aren't doing this on their own. They're getting told what to do.
Invited.
Yeah.
By the Soros'
Inspired.
people.
It's funded for sure.
Yeah,
big
it's
time.
funded. Half the people that are in those buildings at Columbia University and around these other colleges
So it's like
aren't even
staged.
students.
It's like a stage thing.
Did you ever
sort of.
have you seen any of the photos of the actual tents, the encampment?
What, for this?
It's like they're all
No.
identical tents. So everybody just happened to go out and buy the exact same
Just
tent.
like there was pallets of bricks left in every city during the Summer
it's
of
all
Love.
smoke and mirrors. It's like wolves. Like what is it called? Like a sheep in wolf's clothing. Yeah. Yeah. It's,
Trojan horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
believe that.
There's
I
that.
believe
Plus,
there's a lot of that going on.
Plus, these
in the
idiots
world.
are mad about something that they don't even give a shit about. All this racial animus. We were talking about it before. You know, this woke bullshit started about 2012ish, right around the time that there was Occupy Wall Street.
Yep.
And we can't have people occupying Wall Street and going against the rich people and realize it is a classist society. And so we have to distract them with race.
Yep.
and everything
I
else.
believe it's all
Race,
distractions.
trannies, everything, abortion.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess get their minds off the fact that we have a caste system now.
I guess I feel like I'm so disconnected because I don't watch the news that much. I do see stuff through Instagram, but not to the level of like I didn't even know there was a protest.
Yeah.
Like that's how disconnected I am. Like I have no idea.
I envy
I'm
you.
trying. Like it just. I just because the distraction is happening and you're all distracted.
I don't watch the news.
But it's like I don't. It's, what's the kid say? Does he have it on there?
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Wrong one.
The kid again.
You'll find it.
I don't watch the news.
Oh, I love this kid.
Because I'm a kid.
There you go.
Yeah, I love that kid.
But no, Matt, you're right
true.
on. I mean, it's like I actually sympathize with some of the old school Marxist critique of class.
Yeah.
But it got poisoned by race in the 60s, which now we're seeing the results of, where they substituted class for race. And they convinced people that a poor black person doesn't have anything in common with a poor white person. That it's just, as a black person, you're just against the white person because the white person is the oppressor.
Yeah.
And it became oppressor-oppressed racially instead of oppressor-oppressed rich versus poor.
Yeah.
And that's how it's been retarded.
That's really how it is. But, they got too close to the sun with Occupy Wall Street.
Yeah.
So they had to clip their wings and distract them somewhere else.
Yeah.
There's a
Point their
whole lot
rage
of
in a
that.
different direction.
I do believe that like a lot of this shit is distractions, and that's why I try to like sort of disconnect. Even though I still look at the news occasionally, or I find it through there's stuff that pops up. I did see a little bit of the New York thing with all the kids protesting, but like everything. I mean, if they're showing it, it's someone else from the background pulling the strings, showing it. You know what I mean? Like that's how I feel about most of it. I definitely feel that like all the shit that they're fucking everybody up with is because of someone else that we don't even know who they are.
Okay.
That's a topic that I was going to bring up.
Like that's really what
Or maybe we do know who they are.
I mean, I've never
It's
broke
aliens.
bread. I mean, I've never went to Chili's with them or Shoney's, but like, I mean, or like get the cheesy bread at like.
Want to talk about lizard people?
I've seen them. I got a lizard in my shorts, and we got to pause because I got to pee right now. That was a good end.
End scene.
That was good because I do got. I think I gotta get my prostate checked.
Yeah.
I pee a lot.
Well, JoJo's over there.
Come on, let's check it.
I wear gloves almost every day, baby, and I touch shit all the time. Let's go.
Let's check it. It'll be quick, painless.
We'll do it live.
Is it live now?
No, we'll do it on the live.
Nah, this isn't.
That's Patreon only.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
If you like to support white-owned businesses, patreon.com/WYT GYS. You can become a patron. You can pay for this bullshit show.
You could come a chameleon.
We have an incredible backlog of behind-the-scene videos, all kinds of shit and we haven't posted anything.
A
because
terabyte.
A full terabyte. And as soon as we get some people that actually pledge some money,
Taking feet pics as well.
we'll put some stuff up there.
I got some Frankenstein toes that I could show you.
Oof.
They're like fingers.
We can do a poll on and see who has the longest big toe. And
I think I might got you in the middle, the pointer toe.
he has
Yeah, I'll
really
choke
long
you.
toes.
I could actually choke the fuck out of you with my toes. Like it's
Talons.
dangerous.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've seen them.
Really?
I trim the nails. Yeah, very long.
They're
very matte, unbelievable.
For such a diminutive man, I wouldn't think
you
you'd
would
have long
never
toes.
think my
Monkey.
toes are longer than my penis. That's how big they are.
Wow.
He got blessed with length in one place.
Yes.
and
Well,
was
fucking
not
prove it.
his toes.
They're
Let's start pulling out
they're like
appendages.
they're
Let's
like a
fucking see
pack
it.
of like little Oscar Mayer like wieners, like the little hot dogs.
Yeah.
They're in my shoes.
now the question is, do you have a toenail on your little toe?
It's very minute. It's so tiny.
Yeah, me too.
It's like a little. It looks like a little.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to talk about people's feet.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
can
sorry.
we
sorry.
get back on
That's
track
fucking. That was
here?
weird.
This is
Damn.
like, what?
Sorry.
What is this?
Very off-putting.
Yeah, Kenny.
And
It's a-
the three
I just
viewers
gotta
we
watch-
had are fucking gone.
It's like
Yeah,
a
I just-
Nickelodeon show. All of a sudden.
I gotta watch the news more. I'm sorry.
All right. No feet. What's next, Norm?
We could do something nice.
Yeah.
That would
After
be
that,
great.
Yeah, let's cleanse
Can
the
we
palate.
please do something nice? KG No Toes.
Better not be your fucking cat again.
The Knicks up by 3.
She's coming.
10 seconds left in game 5. Maxey fires. He's got it.
Bang!
One to play.
Watching Jungle Ball? All right, cool.
Brunson, 2 seconds. Brunson at the horn. It's blocked. Overtime at the Garden. Philadelphia
To keep the season alive.
Philadelphia.
Oh!
Oh, John Stewart.
He must have had mad money on the game. He looked bummed as shit.
That wasn't something nice for him.
The moment his soul left his body right there.
Damn.
Yes.
It's like a loss of
First
bunch,
Israel gets
lost of
bombed.
grip.
Now his fucking team loses.
It's probably the first sports clip we've ever played on this show. It's not really a sports show, but I thought it was great. Sixers fucking pulled it out. They're forcing Game 6. They pulled out the win in overtime. And you sent me another fucking cat video, so it was I overrided.
Yeah, I see
Overrode.
that.
Overrode. Thank you for correcting my grammar.
I'm happy
I am
for
the
Philly,
dean.
but I definitely like my Pussycat more than them Phillies. I don't know nothing about them.
Those were the Sixers.
Yes.
Oh,
You really
shit.
don't know anything about them.
I don't.
That statement is true.
They're gonna kill me.
What are you drinking over there?
But this is Spaten.
Oh.
It's a nice German lager from Bavaria. Watch it.
Almost knee-jerk reaction there.
What happened to the hazies? I thought we were hazy daisies all daisy, but like
I'm drinking a hazy all
Dude,
daisy.
I told you, it's that phytoestrogen. It's that plant
Jesus.
estrogen. I don't want it.
I've got so
Too
much
much.
testosterone I have to offset it. So
Well, see, that's my thing too. I do have an abnormal situation where my testosterone is so high that I can deal with extra testosterone or extra estrogen.
Yeah.
And my T-boys are just instantly like, get in the fucking kitchen and make me a sandwich when those extra estrogen molecules come in.
As they would.
So,
yeah.
but that's just nice classic German lager.
Does it help the back end that you've been dealing with? Like, does it help that?
I mean, look, I can't let Matt out German me.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I'm the Aryan here, so I gotta represent. I gotta represent my people.
I mean, if you're not drinking German beer, you're not doing it right. Quite
exactly.
frankly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick with my milky titties. Yo, hazy all daisy. Thank you, founders.
I mean, I don't know what the hype is with this fucking Guinness stuff. I'm not a fan.
So good.
The Irish don't know how to do
I'm
beer.
only like-
They should stick to whiskey.
I'm only Irish on St. Patty's Day. That's it.
Yeah.
There-
So
I
is
don't even
everyone
wear
else.
green. I'm
Irish
like
for
that
whiskey,
disrespectful.
Germany for beer.
And then you're fucking Israeli terrorist the rest of the
I
year.
am trying to get snacks and water for this protest. I need to fucking I brought my own snacks, so don't ask for them.
Can we please get some trail mix in this building
Jesus, that's
Please,
wild.
we're starving over
with
here.
M&Ms? I don't
can
want
you-
the fucking trail mix without the chocolate bits
How
because
can
what
you
the fuck is that?
protest-
It's unoppress me without my M&Ms.
How can you protest with requests? Like that's not. Is that
Yeah.
what the deal is?
Hey, man, participation trophies.
That's not good.
right to
good
making
news.
demands.
Like you should have brought some. I bring snacks. I got snacks in my man bag out in the car.
Tell you
I
what,
bring
the
snacks
kids,
when I
kids
go
at
to
Kent
work.
State would be fucking ashamed of these
I got
kids.
bottles of water. I got a spritzer. Like I'm like ready for
Yeah.
Ready for
not to
war, baby.
I'm ready not to protest.
I don't understand how they don't have water. Both of my
They got a
kids
sink
go to
inside.
school with like 32 ounces of water every. It's like I don't even know how we grew up without carrying water bottles around.
We had
all-
water,
just
water
did it.
fountains.
Like how
we
do we?
just did it? I don't.
How
we
were we not
did have water
dehydrated?
fountains.
These kids have water bottles with them all day long,
Yeah.
They
every
do.
day.
It's so weird.
And how do these college kids not? They don't have water.
Do they not have
Just-
water
is that-
fountains in the building?
No,
like
they're
we have?
lying.
No, they
the
don't.
Only thing
They
that
don't
I
drink
would
that water.
the only
No?
thing I would have protested
fluoride
about
in
is
it.
like, can we please have bidets in the restrooms? Because
We're
I
running
don't
low
want
in
to. I don't
TP.
want to protest with a dirty ass butthole.
No.
We're running low
like-
in TP. Can we install a bidet?
Yeah.
Like I didn't bring my portable bidets. Like I'm really gonna need this installed.
I mean, if they're really trying to identify with the Gazans,
they got bidets, right?
let's be honest, they probably have some
They got
dirty
bidets,
dirty
yeah, yeah.
assholes. There's no bidets
You
in
can't.
Gaza.
I'm pretty sure they have no idea where Gaza is.
Pretty sure they're in a lot of places in the Muslim world. They're wiping their assholes with their hands,
I feel like a
and that's
dickhead.
why you don't shake hands.
With the right hand, at least.
the right hand in
I
the
thought you
Muslim
just
countries because that's a hand that you wipe your ass with.
Yeah, I just thought you didn't like eat with the same you wiped your.
I mean, these people fuck goats.
But
So-
like when I hear Gaza, I think Costco. I don't know why.
And cousins and brothers and sisters,
Little boys, anything really.
A hole.
These guys, yeah, they'll fuck a hole in the wall.
Holes.
Yeah, they're not picky.
But that's all I would have protested for. I'm like, give us bidets.
He says that the entire crowd goes quiet, like looks around.
And the crowd goes mild.
I want to be crispy. If I'm going to protest, I want to be crispy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You fit right in over there.
Yeah,
you got the look.
I'm a sheep. I'm a sheep in wolf's clothing. Don't misunderstand my look.
I think that would be amazing because, like, back when I was in college, the thing that always confused me was, and I didn't go to a whole lot of protests, but like a lot of these kids, they would happen, and I would wander through, just be like, "What's going on here?"
Something to do.
But I was always confused because it would be billed as a certain protest, like whether it was an Iraq War protest or what else went on back there. There was like anti-nuke protests back there. There were like Save the Whales protests, but it was never
turtles.
Save the Turtles,
Save the planet.
It was never just the major issue. It was always all of these other things. So there'd be like 10 or 20 other tables for different protests. Yeah. And they spread out the energy amongst all these different things instead of focusing their energy on one centralized thing. And that's what I was like, what?
Now they're laser focused.
I can't.
But now they are.
Hard.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They've seen the error of their ways.
Yeah.
Don't dilute the message.
I don't know. I just think a lot of people, let me go back to this. I think a lot of people aren't working on their self-awareness. Like, I think if they worked on that shit, like.
What should they be working on?
Just their wellness.
Snacks.
Their fucking wellness. And, like, having snacks.
Golden.
And bring your own fucking water bottle. Your mom didn't buy you one? Like, come on. You don't have your little stainless still?
I'm sure they have the most expensive Stanleys.
With lead in them.
Everything the beautiful I buy, I drop.
I should tell them to just dip their Stanleys in the toilet.
Yeah.
There you go. Clean water.
Those fucking cups, I just found out because Coco had her little peach cup, and I'm like, how many ounces?
Why are you whispering?
Because I'm fucking, don't question me.
Why are you, hey,
why are you talking to
why
me?
are you
I'm
talking?
having a conversation. You fucking
You're getting too fucking
you just
bold
ruined
over there.
everything, JoJo.
too yappy, too bold. Jamie only speaks when spoken to.
But anyway,
My
I
name
didn't
Jamie.
realize there's like 40 ounces of liquid.
It's a big cup. Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah.
you could put a whole Colt 45 in there.
You
Yeah,
could.
dude.
And it stayed cold, and I'd actually drink it because once a Colt 45 got warm, I just didn't want to know.
Remember Crazy Horse?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
do you
that was my
remember
shit.
That
Do
was
you
a
remember
good one.
Colt 45 Power Master was briefly out there?
Oh, I never had that.
I have the cap somewhere. I kept the cap, but like that did not stay on the shelf long because people did bad shit on
Is that high octane?
Whew. It'll smack you like the Crazy Horse.
Ooh, remember St. Ives?
St.
Oh,
Ives.
yeah.
Oh, man.
We're close. We're close.
I drank 2 St. Ides my freshman
Oh
year in
my God,
college.
dangerous.
When I was
Really?
out one night. Yep.
Oof.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Yeah. Jesus.
Good Lord.
It's one of
How'd
my
that
best
go?
one of my best nights ever. Yeah.
I bet.
Do you really remember, or was it just like a drunk delusional thing?
I remember falling into a couple bushes
Oh, love it.
downtown
Yes.
State College.
Yes.
Waving at a couple police officers, but nobody cared about drinking
No.
in State College.
That's
It's
college.
Like they don't care.
They
at all
just
there, but-
assume that's
yeah.
what you done did.
Yep.
He was like, done did it.
You guys ever have the original Four Loko?
I don't know why you're fucking talking.
Shut the fuck up. You did fuck up my story, but I love
Sorry.
it. No, it's okay. It's a part of the deal. But
Four Loko?
yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't fuck.
I had
with
it.
that. I didn't.
You
I
had
don't
the
think I did
original?
Four Loko.
Before
I look Puerto Rican to you.
Huh? Oh, you've never. All right, yeah. I've never had one.
I've
so.
heard things.
I've been
never had one
Loco,
though.
but I've
Yeah.
never Four.
Apparently they're
Loko.
horrible, but if you finish one, you get fucking trashed.
Weren't people like fucking dying from that
tastes
shit?
So yeah, there
disgusting.
was so much caffeine and alcohol in them that people were dying from them. So they had to change the recipe and like.
You got to even it out with a little fucking heroin.
Yeah, I don't.
good.
I don't Loco. I'm Loco, but I don't Loco.
I mean, what's the difference between that and drinking alcohol and doing some blow? That's just a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
now he just
Red
died
Bull
'cause it's
vodka.
fentanyl in
Yeah.
it,
That's
so-
better.
yeah.
Four Loko is just like the ghetto version of
Red
actually
Bull.
doing that.
Yeah.
What is it? What's
Yeah.
It's the budget version.
What's the higher class?
Budget. That's right. That's the PC
So,
word.
like-
for it.
Yeah.
Excuse
So
me.
What's above the Loco? What I missed it.
4.
4.
What was there another Loco? There's a non.
Is there a 5 Loco? Is that what
No,
you're asking?
actually,
5
I
Loco.
don't
You
know.
don't.
I'm just
you don't
trying
even.
to find the Coco.
You don't want to fuck with 5 Loco.
Oh my god. That's
Oh man,
wild.
you wake up in a tree banging a dog.
I swear I've heard like why they went with 4 Loko. Like I don't know if it's just like the same thing with like WD-40.
Is some sort of Spanish gang thing?
Oh really?
I don't know.
I don't know. I remember there's a reasoning behind that name. I just can't remember what it was.
Maybe you should Google it.
Oh, you're right.
Fucking produce, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You fucking sleeping.
Pull that up, Jamie.
Do we have the internet down
You
here?
sound
in
like
this
Matt
basement?
last. Yeah, you sound like Matt last week.
Matt last week.
Yeah, Matt last week.
Oh,
was
Matt
like,
last week.
Yo, he was concerned.
I was
thought
concerned.
Something happened. I'm like,
Yeah,
And then we found
'cause
out
he
this
cares.
motherfucker's just sleeping.
He cares.
You guys didn't give a shit. I was like, this is not. I was like, this is not.
Man. The man was fine. It
I
was
could have
good.
had a heart attack.
Of course,
Could've.
you would think he was fine, but that to me was out of the ordinary. I wouldn't expect.
I think your pussy was too wet for the mat. That's all I know.
It's out of character for me to miss.
See, I
White
I
top.
actually
Where's the
give.
rebuttal?
I
Go.
actually fucking give a shit about you, motherfuckers,
qual-
and
he's
care about you.
You
quality
don't
person.
show it.
If you would have done the
You-
same thing, I would have cared
No.
about you, and I would
Nah, I
have
don't
been
believe-
worried
I
about
don't-
you too.
I don't believe it.
Not as much as I would have cared about Matt, but
I mean,
Well, he
obviously,
is-
obviously.
His eyes are bluer than my blues. I get it. I understand.
I don't know where you come from.
I come from my mother, but go on. Anyway,
I don't read from the tourist, so I'm obviously better than that.
I'm a tourist, but I say I'm a tortoise.
I have the answer.
What is it?
So the Four Loko has its name stating the high content of alcohol. The four states four, like four
Jesus.
cans of beer essentially. The alcohol content it's about four drinks in one.
Okay,
that's why they have Four Loko.
Cool.
Sounds like I'm never drinking.
Loco is you're gonna go fucking nuts after you.
Like I think if I was like
concentrated,
if I was like back
good.
in the day when I didn't give a shit, like I would do it.
Maybe
But, like,
drink one for pregame.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when sometimes you'll go out and you'll find the IPA that has the highest ABV.
I done that. Oh.
In order that.
Oh,
So,
I had that weekend. Yeah, I didn't know.
Four Loko would be the same thing.
Yeah.
I was
You might not
definitely-
shit yourself, though.
I was probably like 5 Loco off these 9%ers. They were really good. They were really good.
Really?
But I got lit up. At
What was the
end.
estrogen levels in them?
Hold on, you want to milk me?
charts. Instantly grow tits with the one
Yo.
beer. You instantly have tits.
Yo, I'm
Yeah,
I,
a nice
I
supple
bounce
B
them-
cup.
I bounce them everywhere I walk.
I got a great story.
Let's hear it.
Lay it on me.
You guys know the town of Baton Rouge, Louisiana?
I do. Been
Yeah.
there.
Been there?
Been there.
French Quarter.
It's fairly high in diversity, apparently. Very diverse town.
Yeah, Louisiana's pretty diverse.
Yeah. So the wealthy white section of Baton Rouge has been on a 10-year trek or a journey. Crusade, some might say, to break themselves off from the rest of Baton Rouge and establish their own town. And after a decade-long court battle, they've won.
They've seceded.
They've seceded from Baton Rouge.
Good for them.
It's going to be called St. George.
Really?
And
After
I thought it was gonna be
Floyd?
called- I thought it was going to be called Honkyville.
it's named after George
That's
Floyd.
kind of like spiking the football, isn't it?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Probably
So
a whole lot of
balls
Whole
on them.
Foods there.
they've been complaining about high crime and the poor schools for a long time. And the Louisiana Supreme Court recently ruled that the city of St. George could move forward with incorporation, splitting off from the rest of Baton Rouge.
Damn.
Wow.
Which is fucking wild.
It sounds like segregation to me.
That
It
sounds like a win to me.
Kind of sounds like heaven.
Yeah.
I mean,
think I might fucking move there.
So yeah, I got some stats. So this is from the Daily Mail. St. George will have 86,000 residents across a 60 square mile area in the southeast of East Baton Rouge Parish and will have its own mayor and city council. Supporters of the new city say that the existing city/parish, I guess they call the areas down there parishes.
Yeah, they don't have counties, they have parishes.
Okay. The existing parish government is poorly run with high crime rates and bad schools. Opponents say the movement is racist and will create a white enclave as it separates a wealthy area of the city from the majority black city and school district. So just think about that statement for a second. It will create a white enclave as it separates the wealthy area of the city. So the wealthy area, there's no racial designation there. It's just the wealthy area.
Well, yeah, poor kids are just as smart as black kids.
Is Joe Biden on this podcast? The wealthy area from the majority black city and school district. So that wording is kind of important.
Yeah.
In what they're saying and what they're not saying. They're saying the wealthy area is being separated from the black area. So that's instantly saying that there can't be black people in the wealthy area.
Yeah.
Which I guarantee you in their articles of confederation or incorporation or whatever they have, I guarantee you there's not a single line in there that says black people can't live in this area.
There can't be, yeah.
I also guarantee you, if you're a wealthy black person who happens to live in that area, you're probably going to be equally as happy as these residents are that you're going to have your own separate area now.
Yeah.
That's not going to have the same high crime levels, shitty schools, because everybody wants these things. Is there anybody that wants high crime and shitty schools?
Well, Democrats.
No. Unless you're actually like trying to force,
I'm trying to destroy the country,
the degradation of society in order to implement, people talk about fascism. If Democrats are on this plan to destroy the country in order to implement the ultimate form of fascism and top-down control. But anyway, let's keep going here. So a study found that the effects of the partition would economically be devastating for the remainder of Baton Rouge, immediately creating a $53 million budget shortfall. It's a lot of money.
So these people didn't want to keep paying their tax money to support the rest of the city.
Yeah. In a city that was falling apart, that had high crime, shitty schools, these people are like, well, we want to create something better. So I don't know.
I'm happy for him, man. I'm really happy for him.
So the projected figures for St. George would create a town with an average income $30,000 higher than present-day Baton Rouge, while the unemployment rate would be halved. The new town would have a majority white population. Okay.
Is that a bad thing?
That's not a good or bad thing. That's just a factual thing. Yeah. There's no reason why a wealthy black family couldn't live in that area as much as a wealthy white family.
Yeah, they don't stop bringing race into this when it's really
that's
economics.
The thing. My take on everything you spoke of, I feel that it's the same distractions they keep piling on everyone. Like it's like you're not wrong. It's not. It's just it is what it is. Like that's what it is.
Well, so if white people move into a neighborhood and make it better, that's called gentrification, which is a bad thing. Yeah. If white people move out of a neighborhood and move somewhere else, it's called white flight, and that's equally as bad. So white people can't.
You can't fucking win.
Can't really do anything, and so this would be considered white flight, I guess, because they're actually not moving. They're just saying like, we're this.
They're declaring.
Their tax dollars are floating.
An area.
So the new town would have a majority white population as opposed to Baton Rouge, which has a majority black population. And also the article makes sure to include that the number of people receiving food stamps would also be more than halved in New St. George.
You'd think it'd be damn near zero. I mean, there's one stat that you're missing there. The number of police.
Yeah, they don't say.
Goose egg. You don't need cops. Not in that town.
I mean, it's wild, right? It's like this is like such a good example of what's going on in the whole country right now.
Yeah.
Right. All this racial bullshit. Everybody's talking about who's the oppressor, who's the oppressed, and here these people decide like we kind of just want to do our own thing. And I'll tell you, I've been on numerous TikTok lives and have talked to black people who've called for this exact thing.
Yeah.
Black people who don't want to be involved with white people at all, that don't want to live around white people, that want to have their own all black areas. And I've said to them, fine, do that. I think it's kind of a shitty way to go because when I talk to these black people, the racial component of it is what's most important. These people are not saying we want a white area.
Anyway,
they're just saying we want, which goes back to what we were talking about earlier with like old school Marxism, which talked about the differences in class versus the differences in race. These people are not saying we want a white area. They're just saying we want this area where it's more of an economic thing. Yeah. It's not like if you're a well-to-do black family, I guarantee they're not gonna kick you out. They're not gonna say you can't live here.
And the well-to-do black families aren't going to be committing crimes either.
Right. And as soon as they have enough money to move out of the shitty area, they're probably going to move to, like, how many wealthy black families continue to live in shitty black neighborhoods?
Well, if they're keeping it real, they are.
But seriously, like it doesn't happen, right?
No.
Like for anybody.
That's the American dream.
Even if you're living in a shitty, like, Appalachian poor white neighborhood, like as soon as you have the money and the means to move into a better neighborhood in a better area, regardless of what the racial makeup is, you're going to do it because that's what making more money does. Like you move to a quote unquote better area.
I get it because you want peace. Because I lived in town. I'll be honest with you. Like town's hard sometimes because it's where I came from. Like it's everybody, and it's just not everybody's like fucking chill. Like they don't.
No.
And so, like, from my perspective, it's like where I live now, it's really all chill, kind of where you're at. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of like you can kind of like sit there and think and not be like completely like fucked in the head with just annoying shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just
a good way to put it.
Like, just being honest from my own personal experience, it's just like just living in town's difficult, or in a city's difficult. Like, I really don't want to go to the city unless I have some great thing that's happening there that I have to be in the city, because it's like it seems like less fuckery is my perspective. And it's like, and I love the city and I love like Philly, I love DC, but it's just I don't feel that like in some aspects that I'm like safe and comfortable. Like I don't, back in the day, like it was beautiful. Like, late 80s, early 90s, like it was still dangerous, but it's a different type of danger. I feel it's weird. I don't know how to explain that.
Would this be modern day fall under racism now? Because their tax dollars are no longer going towards the black schools, and therefore they're affecting their lives.
Well, see, the thing that would solve all this is if we had school choice, which means instead of sending the government money to the school districts, it got sent to families directly, and then families could be in charge of which school they wanted to send their kids to. The best description I've ever heard of this is to think of welfare or like EBT. If instead of sending money to families, they sent the money to Walmart and then told all the families on EBT, you have to go to Walmart to buy your food. That's basically what we do with the school system. We send the money to schools, and especially in inner city areas, we send it to shitty schools, and then we demand that these parents, and I guarantee you, parents who live in the city who have to send their kids to these shitty schools, if they had the choice to send them to better schools, of course they would. Yeah. But they're locked into it. It's like because I'm this distance away from this school, which happens to be horrible and failing, like fucking Baltimore, where like 0% of kids can do math at grade level, and it's like 3% of kids can do English at grade level. I'm forced to send my kids to that school because I live close to the school. That's insane.
It's like hopeless. Right? It doesn't.
So these people decided to take themselves out of that dynamic and try to create their own thing. But I think we've got a video of like one of the final straws down there where these people finally decided like, yeah, we just can't live like this anymore.
Oh no.
and there's no for any audio only listeners. It's a video of a young white man who's picking up trash and putting it in a trash can, and there seem to be two black ladies who are pulling the trash out of the trash can and putting it back on the ground, and I don't understand.
I'm gonna coin this up to like one of my favorite like quotes. You can't make sense out of nonsense.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand.
Seems like a dick move.
Yeah.
Well,
that's actually not from Louisiana. I don't know where that's from. I just found it.
It's just a wild video.
It seemed to make great sense for this because it's kind of like
just trying to keep it nice and clean.
Somebody's trying to keep shit nice and clean, and somebody else is making it shitty.
Yeah, I learned this years ago, like from Woodsy the Owl. Like
Woodsy the Owl?
Yeah. Give a hoot.
Exactly, Matt.
Bohemian Grove? Is that Woodsy the Owl?
Not that one. Didn't have to sacrifice. And just putting the garbage in the pail.
Yeah.
That was Woodsy the later.
Put your patties in the water. Let's go.
Oversaw the human sacrifices.
Yeah, he's just trying to give a hoot. He wasn't trying to pollute. He was trying to be nice. It's I don't know what was going on there.
Give a hoot, don't pollute.
Yeah, thank you.
Help
Waking
keep
up.
America looking good.
He's selling brakes. He's selling brakes.
Same thing.
Like he's selling garbage.
That's a song. You don't remember this?
Sing it again.
Does he have to?
Yeah, yes.
Give a hoot. I don't remember that. It's something. Give a hoot. Don't pollute. Help keep America looking white. Looking good.
You're tripping. You are
He
tripping.
said it. I didn't say it.
He said, I just heard him say it.
You did it.
Help keep St. George looking white. I don't know.
I really truly think you got to go back to Hazy's. That's all I got to say. No more German beer for you.
Look, I got it. I switched
you
over.
Did? Oh, you got swishy pants?
I got the swishy pants.
Oh, man.
Sound like you shit your pants.
Dewey beer.
Dewey?
From Delaware.
Yeah, we're going off the rails.
Dewey?
What are you doing in Dewey?
No. In order to try and stop pollution, we need more help. So, help Woodsy spread the word.
Good job, dude.
Never be a dirty bird.
See, I didn't know the sauce is good.
No matter where you go, you can let some people know to give a hoot. Don't pollute.
Yes.
Never be a dirty bird. In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good.
Damn.
That was close. That was close.
Yeah.
No, I'll give it
close.
to you.
That's a straight banger.
Yeah, that was, dude, dude, if I heard that, I haven't heard it in a long time, but that shit rocked. The same artist made Smokey and my favorite of Bears.
Why does every song like that from like the 70s all sound the same?
Yeah. Sounds chipper.
Bunch
Trying to
of
make
children
you happy,
singing
even
it.
though you
Yeah.
have to sadly-
They use the same kids for all of them?
I think they all came from the same songwriting studio. Everybody, yeah.
Well, the same artist made Smokey, made Woods, he made this other squirrel guy. I saw one of the 75th of Smokey Bears.
And they all died off, and it's just Smokey now.
Nerd. But like,
And they were all pedophiles and all the kids involved.
No.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
They were.
Yes, they were.
Don't be ruining my fucking vision.
Where there's kids, there are pedophiles.
That's how they get in trouble.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Oh,
It's not.
It's not us.
this ruined it for me. Everything.
We didn't ruin it for you.
They did.
No.
They fucking
pedophiles
ruined it.
ruined
Yes,
it
they
for-
did.
And fucking any kids.
Yes, they did.
They're fucking kids and fucking your life up.
Now the ones that ruin the kids just fucking my life up.
Yeah.
Well, no, because when they grow up, the girls are damaged and they get on the pole, and it's easy pickings.
See, we were talking about.
Oh, right.
I'm joking.
We got anything else?
I don't know. You got anything?
I think it was a good episode.
I think you better switch back over to Hazy's. That's all I got.
No, I'm liking the German.
I am. I finished up, so that's done. Yeah.
Oh, you
so
German
I'm back.
and then Hazy, so you got milk, right?
No. I'm not trying to go any bitch tits.
Yeah,
No.
you don't got any milk in them Tete brothers?
No.
I got some milk for you. Fucking want it?
No. I don't do that.
You want it.
You want it?
Come on.
I'm all black.
Want
off.
some of my fucking leche? No, you want it, Poppy?
Got him.
All right. Yeah. It's
Got him.
you did get me. Yeah, I gotta pee. Let's go.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.
See ya.